Hello friends, you are on the channel Quotes of Great Men. Enjoy watching. We meet ourselves time and again in 1,000 disguises on the path of life. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. Everyone you meet knows something you don't know but need to know. Learn from them. We don't so much solve our problems as we outgrow them. We add capacities and experiences that eventually make us bigger than the problems. We don't really heal anything, we simply let it go. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. Solitude is for me a fount of healing which makes my life worth living. Talking is often a torment for me, and I need many days of silence to recover from the futility of words. The whole point of Jesus' life was not that we should become exactly like him, but that we should become ourselves in the same way he became himself. Jesus was not the great exception, but the great example. If our religion is based on salvation, our chief emotions will be fear and trembling. If our religion is based on wonder, our chief emotion will be gratitude. The most important question anyone can ask is, what myth am I living? To be normal is the ultimate aim of the unsuccessful. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. Loneliness does not come from having no people about one, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself, or from holding certain views which others find inadmissible. Life calls not for perfection, but for completeness. Real liberation comes not from glossing over or repressing painful states of feeling, but only from experiencing them to the full. Wisdom accepts that all things have two sides. The most dangerous things in the world are men's accumulations of human beings who are manipulated by only a few heads. Nothing is possible without love. For love puts one in a mood to risk everything. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see. God enters through the wound. In every adult there lurks a child, an eternal child, something that is always becoming, is never completed, and calls for unceasing care, attention, and education. That is the part of the personality which wants to develop and become whole. We discover ourselves through others. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Normality is a fine ideal for those who have no imagination. Much of the evil in the world is due to the fact that man in general is hopelessly unconscious. conflict exists strictly as an opportunity to raise our consciousness. The healthy man does not torture others. Generally, it is the tortured who turn into torturers. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. In order to know the light, we must first experience the darkness. When goals go, meaning goes. When meaning goes, purpose goes. When purpose goes, life goes dead on our hands. Embrace your grief, for there your soul will grow. One finds one's destiny on the path one takes to avoid it. Every human life contains a potential. If that potential is not fulfilled, then that life was wasted. The descent into the depths always seems to precede the ascent. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. All fanaticism is repressed doubt. Intuition is one of the 4 basic psychological functions, along with thinking, feeling, and sensing. In each of us is another whom we do not know. He speaks to us in dreams and tells us how differently he sees us from the way we see ourselves. In all chaos there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order. Trust that which gives you meaning and accept it as your guide. One is always in the dark about one's own personality. One needs others to get to know oneself. A man's hatred is always concentrated upon that which makes him conscious of his bad qualities. The greatest sin is to be unconscious. Find out what a person fears most, and that is where he will develop next. What you resist persist. What did you do as a child that made that hours pass like minutes? People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. One looks back with appreciation to the brilliant teachers, but with gratitude to those who touched our human feelings. The curriculum is so much necessary raw material, but warmth is the vital element for the growing plant and for the soul of the child. Thanks for watching. Check out these educational videos too.